So when I was at York University doing my first degree, I had very little contact hours and I got very bored. So I decided to set up a pole fitness club. Now, this was one, I believe, the first ever in the country. There were a few very cellar basement style pole dancing schools out there, but none that taught fitness. And I knew, having tried pole fitness myself, how hard to climb, to do acrobatics on the pole actually is. You just have to look at Cirque du Soleil and see how the acrobats do Chinese pole to be completely blown away by how physical and fit you have to be able to do this. So I ordered some poles from a scaffolding company. I got some attachments and I bought 8 poles, took out a loan from the sports department in the university, and I set up the country's first ever pole club. And we taught men and women the art of pole fitness. A lot of this was my own journey. I had to discover how to run a business. I had to figure out how to budget, how to take money in, how to open a bank account for a business. All of these things I'd never done before. But at the age of 20, it gave me this insight into running a business. Now, within the first few months, I'd already paid back the loan to the university because my classes were very popular. And then I had an apology from very high up in the university when the catering department tried to close us down because they thought that we were doing inappropriate things in the hall. There was nothing inappropriate. In fact, you take a bunch of sweaty men, women, every gender doing their workouts. There's nothing sexy about it. And I was teaching it purely from a physical point of view. And other clubs and societies would come to us for socials, and it was always hysterical to have, for example, the rugby club come down, a bunch of predominantly, strong, fit men, and I would demonstrate how to do, say, a pull-up on the pole, and they wouldn't be able to do it. So it was always slightly amusing to show how strong I was. I was in the best shape of my life. Oh my gosh, I miss being able to do that amount of pull-ups. And I'm now working with a new trainer to try to get back to my pull-up days, but those days may well be behind me. But I don't know if you've ever tried pole fitness, but it is so much fun. You get lots of bruises, so if you do bruise easily, just be careful because you need skin to be able to grip to the pole. I had so much fun doing that, and those days I think back to very fondly. Let me know if you've ever tried pole fitness or pole dancing for exercise. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below.